Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of January 9th through the 15th of 2023. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. Leo, your first card out is the Knight of Wands. So, thinking of taking a vacation in the very near future here? Yeah, perhaps going somewhere different, off the map. You know, someplace you haven't been before or wanted to explore. Maybe you're thinking of trying to do that this week or in the very near future. And the High Priestess. So, you're talking to somebody about your life in general, of what's going on, and you're trying to make an intellectual choice for yourself. You're trying to keep your life pretty much on the straight and narrow going forward. You realize what you want in life, with whom you want in your life, and you're trying to talk to a good friend, a relative, somebody that you have a lot of respect for, a person that has been through a lot in life. So you value their information because you know that when they're talking to you, it's clarity. It's not they've got anything to gain from what they're telling you. You've asked them and they're giving you the best knowledge that they have. And the King of Pentacles. So most definitely, you're trying to make some investments for yourself, for your future. Maybe you're talking to somebody about, I have an extra $100 a month and I'd like to invest it and see where it's going to be in 20 years from now. Is it worth it for me to put that kind of money away at this time? Because maybe you don't really have it, but you want more in the future for yourself. And the Death card. So you've had to let something go recently, something that you felt was holding you back a bit. It's taught you a lot. You've learned to love yourself more and question other people less. So you're moving in a good direction for yourself going into the future. You're mourning what you've lost for sure, because you've probably put quite a bit of effort into it, but you're learning that you had to close one door for another to open for you so that you can step forward. And the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. So there you go. Happy home, happy life. Things are starting to pan out for you. You're starting to enjoy yourself a little bit more. You're developing, significant lasting friendships, relationships. You're getting along with your friends, neighbor, co-workers. You're always a friendly person anyhow. You just seem to get along with people, which is lovely. You have your security in your emotions and your life. And it looks like it's going to be quite a wonderful outcome for you here, even with the little bit of cards that are on the table so far. And the King of Swords. Most definitely making that decision for yourself. You're flooded with all kinds of new ideas for growth and development. And any problems that you're having, whether they're in your life or your relationships or your jobs, you're heading at the problem head on. You're not mixing your words. You're telling people how it is because you want to find solutions to any problems that you have in your life. You want a more smoother ride going forward. And if this is in your job, you want to get acknowledgement for the good work and efforts that you're putting in as well. So that's very good. And the 6 of Cups. So maybe you're spending some time with some friends or relatives and they're bringing up some happy memories for you. And maybe this could be you as well, looking, maybe you found a note you hadn't seen for a long time and, and you're more flooded with emotions this week. Ooh, the 2 of Swords. You're trying to make a decision for yourself. You're just trying to sit there right now and figure out which way you want to go. This is you're quite undecisive of what you want to do right now. You know that you have to do something, because it can't stay as it is. And if you don't do something, usually it has a tendency to be done to you. So you're trying to, calm yourself down, almost meditate here, and figure out what is the best avenue for yourself. And the Devil card. All right. So you're realizing the stuff that you've brought with you from the past, or, things in your life, you're feeling held back for quite some time, or, you're tethered to a certain place or an ideal of something, of how it should go, because that's what you were taught as perhaps even a child for some of you, or, it's what you anticipated that you wanted in life. So it has to go this certain way. And you're realizing that instead of it going the way you wanted it to, it actually held you back. It put up more boundaries for you. And you're learning to avoid that part of, your life. And if it's people, places, and things, you're learning to follow your own advice and move away from what's holding you back. And the 9 of Pentacles. So you're very independent. You have enough of, all that you need in life. You're self-sufficient. You're not really looking for handouts or people to, you don't feel like you need anything from anybody. Probably you could help somebody else. There could be a windfall here coming in for some of you as well. Maybe you've, hit the jackpot, or maybe there's a check in the mail coming in. Maybe you've, been waiting on a refund for something that's, taken more time than you anticipated, but you're quite content where you are. You're moving forward and you're quite happy. And the 2 of Cups. So there you go. Somebody from the past coming in, somebody you haven't seen for a while. This could have been an old flame that you had a long time ago. Maybe it's re-sparking, that love interest again for some of you. Maybe you encountered, somebody that you're feeling more connected with than, the person that you're with now. Or maybe you're not with anybody at all, and it's just somebody from your past reappears, and you get along really well, and you just seem to hit the right chords together. And the Page of Swords. So there you are. It's that's usually some sort of warning of what's coming at you. Usually it's a disagreement of some kind. Maybe, it could be based on a relationship that's not going the way you want it to, or this could be a relationship in work as well, or family members in some cases. Maybe they're, overstepping their boundaries, and you're decided that this is the week that, I'm going to toss my hat in the ring here and tell them what I really think, instead of, in fear of always them leaving, that you just sort of stay in, it's stagnant. And the 5 of Rods. Maybe you've been feeling like you're in some sort of competition. Whether it's real competition or just in your thoughts. Maybe you're overthinking something. Maybe you're feeling, your emotions are overrun this week. You're feeling more than what's actually happening. So you feel like you need to stand out more and be noticed more, that sort of thing. And the Temptress. All right. So you're trying to bring balance. You're trying to accept people, places, and things, and be okay with them mixing in your life, sort of thing. You're feeling a little more healthy. You're a little more, your mind's a little more settled this week. You're not so all over the place. You're finding, maybe you've just had some questions that's been rolling around in your head for a long time, and you finally realize that you're overthinking things, so you're slowing down a bit. You're not demanding so much of yourself anymore, or expecting too much of others, so you're just mixing well going forward. You're communicating much better. All right. And the 10 of Swords. So you've had some sort of betrayal. Now this could be in a relationship, friendship, family, some cases. Somebody really betrayed you here, and you know it. They stabbed you in the back. They went against everything that you told them, and they don't care. And you found out about it, so you stood up, and you're going to take those swords out and tell them, we're done. We're finished. There isn't no fixing or undoing this. I'm no longer being responsible for you. And you're just going to move yourself out of these circumstances. And the Wheel of Fortune. So there you go. Moving on. Now this could be a pay raise for some of you. Money's coming in for sure for you. Like more. And you're just getting that big break in life. Whether it's in a career or relationship or friendships. Things are starting to change for the better for you and go the way you want them to, instead of you always feeling like you're always walking on pins and needles. So you're very optimistic and happy this week, which is beautiful to see. All right, Leo, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But it looks very, you're opening your eyes, you're realizing to, stand on your own 2 feet, and you always could. And you're realizing who's on your side and not on your side. That as well. So that's good to do as well. All right. And your card is... All right. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Well, there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.